YouTube channel. I'm Gammaray, and I'm so glad that you decided to click my video today, child. Anyways, so today I am showing you guys how I achieved this super cute look. It's flawless, it's easy, it's simple, it's very beginner friendly. I only used 3 different eyeshadow colors plus a black to give the illusion of the liquid eyeliner wing. So this is a much easier way, especially if not used to using liquid eyeliner, to do a wing on your eye. This is a good start for you to go ahead and like kind of trace it with black eyeshadow. So it's super beginner friendly. I'm so glad I got the opportunity to record it for you guys, because I do this beat so much and I was like, I'm gonna record it. How about that? So here it is. I hope you guys enjoy it. If there's any other looks that you guys want me to do, feel free to email it to it, drop it down in the comments below if you can, child. I don't know if you can drop a whole picture, but anyways, you can connect with me on social medias and send it to me in my DMs. I respond. How about that? I'm real goofy, y'all. Don't really pay me no attention, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend. Stay tuned for more. Also, check out my inspirational post on autumnbraille.com. That is where I blog about my journey with Christ. I hope that you are on the journey too with Christ. If you're not, you will be soon, okay? Just stay tuned with me. Just stay tuned with me. Stay connected with me. I have some amazing things coming. I am about to cross a milestone that I never thought I would have crossed. I'm super excited. I plan on sharing that journey on here. So let's stay connected. Let's stay in touch. And remember, on this channel, we slaying and not playing about our growth.
All right, guys, so let's get into the brows. So right now I am just brushing my eyebrows up into an upward motion, really just defining the natural way that my eyebrows are growing. The most important thing when it comes down to getting your perfect brow is making sure that your brows are groomed, whether it's with wax or arched or plucked. So step number 1, I'm going to go in with the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel, which kind of just lays the hairs down and makes it easier if any hairs get in your way while you are trying to really define your shape. Now I'm going to go in with my $1 Billion Brow Pencil in the color brown and start in the center and start kind of just making a fine line under the eyebrow and filling it in from there. Once I get to the beginning part of the brow, once I am making the upward motion to draw up, I am not going all the way up to the top of my eyebrow. I'm making very thin strokes and not applying a lot of pressure so it can look very natural. You want to make sure when you are doing your brows that you're brushing it out just as much, because if you're using like a cream or eyebrow pencil, once you're shading it in with the spoolie on the other end, that still can spread the product, so you don't want to use too much product on your brows. I'm going through now doing the same technique on this brow. are going to use my favorite concealer by Mercier to go ahead and clean up the brows. Using an angled brush, I'm just going to tap it on the applicator that the Mercier came with and start applying it to the brow to get it cleaned up. Starting under the brow first. Now we're going to do the eyebrow mascara. I got this eyebrow mascara from Ulta. It's in the shade Deep. I like to apply the mascara while I still have the concealer on my eyebrows, just in case I make a mistake or apply too much. With that concealer being on there, I can go ahead and redefine again if I need to do any further cleaning up. Using that same angled brush, I'm going to start to pull that concealer away to clean it up. Once I've got all my concealer pulled away and I've got that brow cleaned up the way I want, I'm going to grab my sponge and start tapping in that concealer to give it a blend. Now what I'm doing is pulling away the hairs in the front to give it that natural look. Using my Essentials palette, we are going to go in with Dusty Rose. And we are going to apply that to the outer corner of the eyes first for the base color. Using the shade Cinnamon, we are going to go in and tap some of that. Apply that all over the eyelid. Using cream, we're just going to grab that corner in the front to just kind of spice up this look a little bit, to give it a little extra. Since this is a very simple eyeshadow look, we didn't use a lot of different colors or do any cut creases. So this just gives the eyeshadow an extra pop when you just have that glow in the corner. Using the shade Black, we are going to do a wing look. So we're not using liquid eyeliner or cream eyeliner. We are just going to go in with some more eyeshadow to give the illusion of the wing liner. To do this technique, I used a very thin brush, and I started from the back of the lid, going forward, also drawing out the wing and filling it in. It's much easier than liquid eyeliner. Liquid eyeliner is always going to give you that bolder finish. Since this is a very simple, quick look, I went ahead and just used the black eyeshadow. Using this technique makes it super easy for beginners too, because when I first started learning how to do wings, it took forever, and messing up that liquid eyeliner, having to take that off so you're messing up your shadow, was always super draining. So if you do this first, even after, you can go over that with your liquid eyeliner because you already have your shape. So it's kind of like you're just tracing it. So this is super easy for beginners. I definitely recommend using a shadow to kind of make your wing. And if you want to go over it with liquid eyeliner, cool. If you like the way it looks with the eyeshadow, keep that. Saves you time. Using a makeup wipe, I'm going to clean up any eyeshadow that fell under the eye or anywhere on the face and clean up that wing. Oh yeah, these blue agave wipes smell bomb. Using my Volition serum, I'm going to start to prep the skin for the foundation. So this is just going to make the product apply easier. It's going to give my skin hydration. I do have combination skin, so I don't like to use a lot of product to prep my skin, but I do want to make sure I have a flawless finish. listen, ain't nothing like a good serum that leave you glowing, period. I am using Stay Fresh by ColourPop, just squeezing some of that product on the face. Now I'm going to tap it all in. The key for a flawless foundation, besides your serum or moisturizer that you use, is also tapping that product in. I know that when a lot of us first learned how to do makeup, we were kind of just smearing it all in, but that doesn't really hold the product. Tapping it in really pushes in that product into the skin and gives it an even finish once you're done applying it. Since this was a simple eyeshadow look, you want to make sure that you get the part under the brow to blend that out if your concealer is still showing bright. Now it's time to conceal, child, because I don't know if y'all's eyes is like mine, but they get poofy, they get black, I be tired. So I am just forming dots. Listen, y'all, there's multiple ways to apply concealer. As I make more videos, you may see me draw pyramids. You may see me do pyramids with the dots like I did in this video. I really don't think there is a wrong way to apply concealer. There's just focus points where you have to apply concealer. That's the big thing with concealer. But child, I don't care if you scribble it on, make lines, dot it. It's just where you put the concealer is the most important part. Again, we are using the tapping technique to blend that concealer in, pushing it into the skin. That will give it a flawless look. Using my black Radiance palette in colors medium to deep, we are going to start the contour. So first I start with the shade in the middle, and I start from the outward side of my cheek and make circular motions to start blending that into the skin. Again, tapping, tapping, tapping. Tapping is your friend with makeup. Once you get to your forehead, make sure that you always pull the product back, going towards your hairline. my MAC bronzer, I'm going to go in over the contour to give that contour a little bit more depth. Now we are going to give the area that we highlighted on the chin a little bit more definition by going in with that bronzer and going around the area that we highlighted. Now it's time to set in that concealer with your powder. So what I'm going to do is grab my sponge, tap it into the product, and start tapping it into the skin, really pushing the powder in. I don't really like to bake anymore just because it dries my skin out. So once I apply it, I go ahead and start tapping it in. Now it's time to snatch the faces. So what I'm doing is grabbing that powder from the back of that contour, pulling it all the way up to the front. Still not using a lot of powder because I don't want to dry out my skin, but I want to make sure that my face looks snatched. Now I am tapping in that concealer that was on the center of the nose, getting ready to define that with the same shade that I used to contour. So starting from the center, I am going to go up all the way up to the brow and down. Grabbing a bigger brush, I'm going to start blending that out to define to make that nose look thin, child. Because as y'all can see, my nose is a little wide. So I got to always snatch my nose in. Let's blush it up. Using my Alamar blush palette, I am using the shade Toasted. Tip: when you are using like a burgundy shade or a red shade for blush, put a little bit of it on your nose. It kind of gives your skin a warm highlight that looks very natural and appealing. Now, y'all all know what I'm doing here, child. Putting on some eyeliner. I was putting on eyeliner when I wasn't supposed to be putting on eyeliner. And I would try to wipe it off in the bathroom before my mama picked me up from school. And she still saw it. That little Dollar Tree eyeliner was pigmented. Now I'm applying shadow underneath the eye. Using the same colors that I used on top of the eye, I'm going in with that rose shade first. Then I'm going to use black. I'm not taking black all the way to the front of the eye. I'm only going to apply that black in the corners and the back of the eye. Here, as you can see, I already have my highlight on. For whatever reason, it did not record, but I did use Kat Von D. I will have that information in the description below, what shade it was. It's a really light, cute, shimmery pink shade. Love, love, love that highlight. But right here, pretty much, I'm just securing the lashes using my tweezers. Now I am applying some lip liner from Ulta. I don't know if it's just me, but y'all, due to COVID, I haven't done like a bold lip in forever. Why? Because you always have on a mask. So lip liner and gloss has been my go-to. After I've got the lip defined, I'm going to go in with my Ulta Lip Plumber lip gloss. It's like a sheer glittery tone. Love it. Looks really good with just a liner. Blends very well. At this point, my face was already sprayed with setting spray. That part did not record either, but I did use Tarte Miracle Mist. But yeah, that's the end of the look. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I'll see you next time.